Hi, Jules here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, October 3rd. I have a finished quilt top behind me. I ended up, even though I had all the fabrics cut out and the patterns cut out for 2 more turtles, I had 10 made when I recorded last week's video. I didn't make any more. Jennifer and I were messaging back and forth, discussing ideas for not making any more turtles and using the 10 I had and staggering, because I was having a hard time deciding on sashing, mainly, on how to separate the blocks. And by doing it this way, she sent me examples. You know, we kind of threw ideas off each other, 4-patch, 9-patch, something else, you know, in between. And I settled on a 4-patch. The green is actually the same green that's in the top right corner turtle. And I had enough of that to do the 9-patch blocks. I didn't really have another green that I liked with that particular speckled tan that I used for the rest of the 4-patch. So those two just went together really well, and I felt like they went with all of the turtles really well. So that's what I decided on. So, so we now have, I'm going to say it's close to like 45 by maybe 56, something like that, top. I also tried out several different colors or several different fabrics for the border. I had a red print that I liked, but it just felt like it made the whole thing seem a little darker. And an orange, which just really, it popped really nicely, but I just felt like it didn't go with the whole turtley sea ocean theme, I guess. So after chatting with Jen about it, I went back and dug through my blues, and I settled on this particular blue, which I still have a decent amount of. It's let me see if I can bring it up here. Maybe you can see the print. Here's some of the leftover. It's just got little kind of twirling stars. It's a Timeless Treasures fabric. And I believe I bought it when I was working on my original Project of Doom. I think I just really liked, or it might have been the Doctor Who quilt along. I'm not sure. One of the two. I was thinking about maybe using it for that. So, so I had a bunch of it in my stash. And so that was like one of the only fabrics I had a decent amount left of blue. I have a ton of blue left, but they're all smaller than a fat quarter in general. In some cases it's like a fat 1/8, a fat 1/16, something like that. So not a whole lot left. So the top is done. I have been planning the last 3 weekends in a row to go to Hip Stitch, which is nearby, and get some needles, because I'm on my last, I have I think one needle left in the package. I use the Superior Top Stitch titanium coated 8012 needles when I quilt. Actually, that's what I use for everything, the 8012. And Hip Stitch sells it at a great price locally. Of course, then you have the danger of going into the store and seeing all the awesome fabric and leaving with way more than you intended to. But just the last few weekends have gotten away from me, and I haven't made it up there while they're open. And they're the one that's closest to me, so I finally just broke down, and I needed to order something else to send to Phoebe today. So I went ahead and placed an order for needles, and also for a large spool of black, 1 spool of black and 1 spool of white bobbin thread. I'm really enjoying working with bobbin thread. And the last couple quilts I've done, I actually used just a white bobbin thread, and because it's a finer thread, it just sort of disappeared really well in the fabric. I went ahead and got a 2-pack that had 1 white and 1 black. It's like, I don't know, 3,000 yards of each or something. They're decent sized spools, and the bobbin thread is thinner, so it lasts a lot longer. And I have pill bottles. That's what I use pill bottles for. I'll pre-wind a bunch of bobbins if I have bobbins available. with the bobbin thread, and then I have them in a pill bottle labeled bobbin thread. So, and I just realized I forgot to order more bobbins for the Singer, and that's something I need to do. So, anyway, oh well. That'll have to make it in the next order, or I'll have to pop up to Joann's and get a package of bobbins. Anyway, that's all I've been up to. I was feeling a little under the weather this weekend, or I probably would have gotten the top done on Saturday. I didn't finish it until Sunday evening, but kind of came down with a sore throat on Saturday, and then Sunday was feeling kind of ooky, so did a lot of resting this weekend, and I did get that done. I have some mending to do for a friend that was part of a trade that we did, a little barter agreement we did, and then, I don't know what I'll start next. I need to think about something for Linus for October. Thankfully, we still have 2 more Saturdays because of it being late. Because of the 1st of October being on a Sunday, that sort of gives me a little extra time. So, I'll come up with something for Linus. I look forward to watching your videos, and I will see you all next week. Bye!